Alrighty, there we go. And then wait for the chat to show up on my right here. Da, da. There we go. Then alright, there we go. I guess it's time to continue. Do. And let me just, there we go. December 26th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Maya? Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day, okay? It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Whew. Oh, he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture getting giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? I mean, I feel like since we're on good terms with Detective Gumshoe, I feel like it's not going to be that big, but like, usually for like a bail, you do have to send at least a bail of money. At least depending on the crime. Bail usually isn't cheap. From what I know about bail. Again, I've never been to prison, nor do I. So, I wouldn't know much about how much bail money costs, but, you know. Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. Wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Attorney badge! Must be nice, Nick. You just show that to anyone and say I'm a lawyer. But spirit mediums, well, I don't know with your clothes. I bet at least some people would recognize you. But these are medium and training clothes. What if I'll ever be a proper medium? Fresh out ideas. Isn't that the enlarged photo Lotta was talking about? Uh-huh. Huh. It's nice and big, but you really can't see the faces any clearer, can you? My mother. Showing the picture, I'm not so sure it was the right thing to do. No, I'm pretty sure it was the wrong thing to do. I want to see Gordy too, if it really exists. Well, I'd say a photograph is pretty good proof. Once this trial is over, let's get some fishing poles and go down to the lake. Even if there is a monster in that lake, fishing pole sounds like a bad idea. So the markings on this bullet and barrel of the pistol match? Hey, I'm surprised you remembered that. How could I forget after Von Karma rubbed it in so much? So which one of these are the ballistic markings? I'm not really sure. Mr. Edgeworth's prints are on this. Mr. Edgeworth's prints are on these pistol, aren't they? Yes, the prints from his right hand. TF2 looking gun. What? Really? I meant to just speed up so I can read it. The shooter used his left hand after all. Alright. Cool. Morning. Camera guy, anything new to say? Nope. From Monster's visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in a real pro. TF2 looking mask gun. Number 26th, Ranko Law Offices. Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Anything new with this stuff? Still cleaning. Charlie. Movie poster. Listen. Yeah. I like the... Again, I played through this game before, minus the bonus episode, which we are going to do. But, yeah. This game does have the following, and there's a good reason for it. It has a lot of good theory, is if Gordy is innocent, that Edgelord isn't on the boat at all. He's just lying for some reason. I'm gonna be honest. Again, it's been a solid year since I beat this, so I don't remember the specifics. I know who did it. I just don't remember the specifics. It's like, so it's kind of like, I guess for me, it's kind of like a Columbo episode where it's like, I know what happened, I know who did it, I just don't know how to figure it out, I guess. I tried reading one, but maybe my head hurt. Okay, nothing new there. And nothing there. Yeah. Very fun little game, has a lot of enjoyable characters. December 26th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Yeah. Sign says Gourd Lake. This place full of families picnic on the weekend. It's a little cold for picnicking these days. And winter's chill. It's cold. Nothing new here. I just want to point out right now, I already have like a glass of Sunny D ready for when I have to go back to court. I have to do those two voices at the same time again. I don't know why Von Karma's voice is so deep. Because, like, he doesn't look like he have a deep voice, but, like, we all heard the objection. December 26th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably out paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Keonce. Anything new? Famous Gourd Lake. It's green water stretch on both sides. Pretty big lake. Huh, I almost didn't see that signpost. Left boat docks, right exit. Trash can is empty, at least place is well maintained. One have plastic benches. Hot dog stand is closed. Christmas fringe looks a little half baked. Banner reads Samurai Dogs. Someone needs to redecorate. September 26th, Gourd Lake Woods. Oh, hey, there's Gumshoe. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today, Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Detective Gumshoe. Any idea what the strategy Von Karma's planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. Much as I'd like to, I'm not at the liberty of divulging that information. Right. Of course the other witness was Gordy. Oh, right. I want to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes, it all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, because the murderers just can't seem to avoid... Well, actually, I guess D. Vasquez tried. Wonder how that was to work in the court. Your Honor, I call in my ex-witness, a actual lake monster. Yep, that's... I mean, it's not as weird as, you know, the fact that in this episode they do bring in a parrot. Oh yeah, they bring in a parrot, eventually. 15 years ago, when he saw his father get shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. I want to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out in bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. Oh yeah, I probably should have spoiled that. I'm going to head back to the station. I gotta report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Did I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to pick her up, okay? Maybe we can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Sign says no camping. Don't think Lotto takes very good care of her SUV. It's covered with dents. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. You're there. I wonder if she brought a camping cooker with her. There's a convenience store right up the street. Guess she wanted to get into the outdoor spirit. There's food and some magazines there. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in an area this cold. Trees are growing quite thick here. Further back, the streets fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. No, he wants to get out of Pangrind. Well, his camera's staring out the lake as usual. You know, like you can tell the camera must cost a pretty penny. Hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. Steal the camera. Steal the camera. Yoink it. Gotta make some money. I guess let's go to the boat rental. December 26th, boat rental shop. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today, too. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone was around. Probably closed because of the murder. There are some boats floating around at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. I guess let's check out Criminal Affairs. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet it wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. I see one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Don't do anything rash. Why jump? You have every reason to live. He must be doing an image training for talking down a potential suicide. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that from this game, but alright. These are the detectives' desks. Their computers. That's the chief detective. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Rook to bishop 7? Checkmate? I don't believe it! Is he playing chess on the computer? Let's start feeling lost. Nope. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. My idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. Oh, wait. Nope. Alright. Nothing new here. Then I guess head back and go to Grosberg's law offices. Number 26, Grosberg Law Office. Apparently Mr. Grosberg is on a vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Expensive pod plant. No idea what it is. It's probably the most expensive one available. Tail for clients. Elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lies made of solid gold. Nothing new there. Mahogany desk. Mr. Grosberg is getting that ping back. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with books. Nope, nothing new here. Alright, I guess let's go back to the detention center. Number 26, detention center visitors room. Hey Nick, you finally came back. Just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. First of all, we're gonna have our potted plant eat his potted plant to assert dominance. Thank you very much. Clearly, you don't know how this works. You're supposed to have the potted plant eat the inferior potted plant. You just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They're like, okay, what'd you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? Have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. What do you think we should do next? Kind of lacking the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, park's as good as any, I bet. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Here we go. Right in the potted plant. Listen, just because Phoenix Wright's hair is spiky doesn't make him a potted plant. First of all, he would be potted. He is a plant, he's not potted. Have you ever noticed anything lately? You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable in here. It's warm, they keep it very clean. I mean, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much that, no. She's probably still upset about me. I should leave her alone. Alright. I guess back to Gourd Lake we go. Number 26, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Haven't seen any cops around today, are there? Probably back in the precinct, working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today. What do we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. Realize that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. Great potted plant. Steal the pot from the current plant. But I just went up there and started blabbing. Any old thing came on mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What'd you think of today of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd be a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. Kind of convinced myself I had, though. Sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory's a tricky, vague little thing. Isn't that kind of a crime, though? Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine next time I witness a murder. Right. I mean the first time you witness a murder. What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. It is quite shrimple. Alright, Lotta, you go. I realized I forgot something. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, I actually got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able... I am unique. I am one in a trillion. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? What do you mean? I'm not playing Sneaky Snitch. I know what you're talking about. I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information doesn't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. Wait, sorry. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, Southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? I think you're just crazy. There is no Sneaky Snitch playing in the background. Well, what'll it be? We got a deal or not? What do we do, Nick? Deal. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh. You completely off your rocker. I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen, good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gordy? But Gordy, I mean, Gordy might not exist. And bring me proof to shows he doesn't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? Crazy? That was crazy once. Did they put you in a room full of rats? And did the rats make you crazy? Okay. Right, see y'all later. That's made you crazy. You know, I was crazy once. Put me in a room with rats. Rats made me crazy. Crazy? That was a crazy one. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy. We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay, and how exactly do you search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we could find a monster myth specialist. Oh, she's gone. Huh. Huh. Just go gun fishing. I'm more of a spearfishing guy myself. Number 26, Gourd Lake Public Beach. What's that? The Steel Samurai? Nick. Yo, Maya. Larry? What the heck is that? Oh, sorry. Oh, that's my girl Beyonce's idea. She was all, if you, like, put this here, it'd be, like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow. You know, that's a good question. Where is the Santa costume? That's really impressive. She could find those things for you. Well, she does a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. Acts like a little boy. Wow, that is like... That is like... Just... Wow, you really gonna insult someone's trauma like that? Wow. Huh. That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No, really? Well, we were the only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I got that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it here yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yes, a little unit on my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air into the Steel Samurai. Broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you inflated it by yourself. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. Nope. Of course he did. He's responsible for everything. No. You got nothing to say? That's the guy that's selling my hot dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs till the truth is out. Nope. What about the TF2 looking gun? No. Okay. December 26th, Gord Lake Woods. Oh, there's Lotta. Hey, y'all. Oh. That's because, full name is Larry Butts. See? How old is Von Car- 65. Huh. But yeah, no. See? Larry Butts. That's the full name. Anything on Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. If it gets cold, it gets cold out here at nighttime. It's a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, no, you don't. No sneezing. Achoo! Click, 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 click. I told you all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It trigger if one of Von finger. It trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice. What about my film? Nick, pay the lady. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh. Wait, did you say you had information about the case? Tell us all that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. She's a spirit media Trey. I don't think she has, like, any money. In fact, I'm pretty sure Maya is just unironically broke. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. Huh. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. A UFO? Anyways, if I can't get a career-making photo this time, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh, so you really are a university student. Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. What are you going to do if Gordy does exist? I'll quit. Okay, so nothing. The badge. That's why I raised the sensitivity on my mic. Just watch yourself from now on, okay? Sorry. Nothing to say about the autopsy. I'm glad I did that enlargement. No kidding. If we didn't have that, Edgeworth would be in prison now, or worse. There's never a lack of drama when you're on the case, is there, Nick? What, are you always on the verge of this horrible failure like this? Careful, or Chess will send you to an early grave. Thanks for the cheerful message of support. Nothing to say about that. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? What if you get a picture of Gordy, and it turns out like this enlargement did? Y'all crazy? A blurry picture like this doesn't make a hit story. I need a picture that screams, I am Gordy, hear me roar. I can't turn something like this into the paper. What kind of fool do you think I am? Kind of fool who would turn a blurry picture into evidence, as evidence in a murder trial? Not to mention claiming she saw something she didn't see. Nope. Anything to say about bullets? What about guns? TF2 looking pistols. Nothing about your own... Nothing to say about your own testimony. Okay. Can I examine the camera? No. Or yes, I can, but there's no reason to. Alright, cool. Time to leave. Wait, we got to... Okay, look at the banner. Those flags look sadly out of place here. Flapping listlessly in the back and forth under the cold sky. I don't know, I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. Reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. The War of the what now? Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is that? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh, I guess we're the only ones. Ask again, what the heck is that? Wow, Gourd Lake is pretty big. Yeah, say Nick. Nope. Okay, samurai. Does that steel samurai look a little bit out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. The thing about the steel samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. Can't get over the samurai dogs. The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their probably first original win. Maybe I world famous. Nope, nothing new. Hi, compressor. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I used to fill up that balloon here with air. Huh, neat. I just got repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Hey, Nick, benches. Let's take a break. Can we have a dog? I think not. It's too cold to send any hot dogs out here. Wimpy city boy. You should try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime. Stop reading about signposts. Okay. Nothing new. Number 26, boat rental shop. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop's closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, probably not just on vacation until it blows over. I get it. Anything to say about the missing boat? Nope, nothing new. He said he had something new, but I guess not. Just lie. I'm now depressed and sad, and my dreams are broken. All that jazz. Number 26, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Oh, hey, there's Gumshoe. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything, besides money, that is. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. Bet they'll drag that out in him in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got some time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me, then? Oh. Detective Gumshoe was scaring me, Nick. His friend's about to go to prison for murder. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. You couldn't have told him? You couldn't have told him. You could not have told him. Really? I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. I like how, like, the chief is just, like, right back there. Could probably hear Gumshoe talking about the fact that he's got to look for a sea monster. I wonder what our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now. Everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing here weapon number 1. Missile. Missile? He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile. Missile. Here, boy. Aww. Aww. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. If not a gun, then useless. Listen, the reason I'm a defense attorney is because I want them to forget about what I did in Colorado back in 2015 to 2016, okay? Unfortunately, I can't be carrying guns again. They'll know it's me. A cute dog. And this will help us how? Oh. Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my personal pole. You have to shoot the fish. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. Are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? You never know until you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. Can't make up my mind either. It's for the totally opposite reason. Oh, well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one. We'll start with Missile. Really, pal. Be good to him. So cute. Oh, boy. Alright. I think first thing we do is walk around and examine. See if anything changes with having Missile around. I actually don't remember what we're supposed to do. Hey, Nick. Missile's been acting strangely. Missile? Oh, right. That little creature of detectives. Hey, I love little doggies. I know we have to use all 3. I don't remember if we have to use all 3 this episode or just at some point, but I do know we have to use all 3 of them. Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy. Good boy. Grah. What's wrong, Missile? Missile! Missile! Munch. Stop that thing! Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs! My samurai dogs! Oh, yeah, every single one. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry to pay my bills, Nick. It's going to have to this time. So, you have anything to say about Missile? Hey, Larry, look, it's Missile. Isn't he cute? Keep that butt away from me. What am I going to tell the big boss? There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Nick, maybe the stand is a front for a mafia money laundering scheme. Maya, I think you should probably try looking a little sorry about what happened. Oh, right. My poor dogs. Nothing new to say about the samurai dogs? Since, you know, we kind of up and ate every single samurai dog? Yeah, we're just gonna leave before you know. Let's... Um, Missile. Hey, Lotta. Aw, cute. Yours? He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Huh. Canines are the one they used to sniff for things, right? Wonder what Gordy smells like. Hadn't thought about that. Sign says no camping, find place, pitch tent. We already had this discussion. There we go. I don't think there's anything new. Nope. Alright, now to leave, because we ruined your business again. Nope. Alright, okay, maybe we're supposed to start with either the fishing pole or the metal detector. I know we can trade these out. This was a big star in criminal affairs. Why is he named Missile? Huh. Not you mention it, I'm not sure. But I hear he's aptly named for what it's worth. Very cute with shiny eyes. Aww. It's a gumshoe. Can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I lent you. Department policy. Well, take your pick. Which one will it be? Fishing pole. Can we borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. All right, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Alright. I think it's just for comedy. It's funny, one day I woke up and I wanted a fishing pole. Do you like fishing? I've never gone. I just wanted one so bad, I went out and bought one. Never used it, actually. Must have been one of those midlife crisis things. Alright. Anything we can do with this new fishing pole? Brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. Fish. Women fear me. Men fear me. Fish fear me. Any creature living or anything living or non-living fears me. What? I'm trying to remember what. Sorry, I need to find the funny fishing hat. Women fear me. Fish fear me. Men turn their eyes away from me. As I now walk, no beast dare make a sound in my presence. I am alone on this barren earth. With a fishing hat underneath. I'm trying to find the really long one. There we go. I think that's the one I'm looking for. Let any fish who meets my gaze learn the true meaning of fear, for I am the harbinger of death, the bane of creatures subaquacious. My rod is true and unwavering, as I cast into the aquatic abyss. A man, scorned by this uncaring earth, finds solace in the sea, my only friend. The worm upon my hook, wriggling, writhing, struggling to surmount the mortal pointlessness that permeates this barren world. I am alone. I am empty, and yet I fish. And I like how, like, in, like, fishing... fishing is all I have. All I know is to fish. That's why I need this fishing hat with a 25cm brim to fit all my feelings about the art of fishing. Our caps are unisex. I don't know why it wouldn't be. It's a hat. Maybe someday I'll buy the 25cm fishing hat. Wouldn't want me. Fish do not know of my existence because they are just fish and can't comprehend a human. Alright, I'm done now. I should quit. I should stop looking at fishing hats. Why did this happen? This isn't the first time this has happened, too. You know, you can't catch very fish in this lake. I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all, Gordy. Man, I can't wait for Gordy to take Maya's leg and she gets a peg leg. Then she has to go on a hunt for the white whale. You're really going to try to fish out a monster? To save Edgeworth? Yes. Brings a tear to my eye in more ways than one. Alright. I bet you... No? Okay. December 26th. Gourd Lake Woods. Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot. I can't wait for Maya to channel the rage of Captain Ahab. Good spot for what? Time to do some fishing. She's serious. What are you going to use for bait? Oh. Yeah. Oh. Sure, something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us, too. At least then we'd have bait. No. How dare you? Nick, how could you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold. Oh, she hit me. You slot. Okay, watch this, Nick. Just try not to reel in empty cams or boots, okay? Here we go. Ah, my leg. Click. Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, Lotta. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her. My poor, poor wallet. I'm just trying to fish, for Christ's sake. Anything to say about the fishing pole? Lotta, wait. For catching Gordy. A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind? Yes, I mean, yes, it's a fishing pole. Yes to both. Huh. Never thought of that. Good luck. Thanks. Can't believe it. So, did Maya just, like, hook her leg? Does Maya currently have a fish hook just in her leg now? Like, are we gonna talk about this? Because, like, I heard a sound of pain. I think she might have just, like, stuck a fish hook in her leg. Which, fun fact, while I haven't had it happen to me myself, and I've been fishing a couple times, I've heard tales from friends who fish way more than me that got fish hooks stuck in them. And from what I know, those things hurt. A lot. Alright. No, I want to talk to Gumshoe. Alright. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. I have to take back the last one I lent you as department policy. Well, take your pick. Which will it be? Metal detector. Can we borrow the metal detector? Sure, pal. I like to imagine that Maya just has a fish hook in her. And we're just not going to do anything to get it out. Not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Metal detector. Metal detector borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I just got an achievement. I don't know what I got, though. As you can see, it's a metal detector. You used to look for bullets on the ground. If you find that monster with it, all the better. Not so hopeful. Wait, is this guy saying something new? Doing any more new inmate training? One of the detectives. He only claims himself. You're under arrest. I have a warrant. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney. Must be doing image training for making arrests. Alright. Anything new here? Nope. Nope. No, nothing new. I was expecting at least. May I have to like? May I actually do have to examine stuff while holding the metal detector? Either examine or, you know, present it. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about Amir Sol. Okay. There we go. Hey, look, Lotta, look at this. It's a metal detector. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure that's gonna pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spade change or something. Oh, yeah, the boat place. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, let's go to boat rental. Beep, beep, beep. Nick! It's beeping. The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. There it is. Must be one of those in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Nick! Look! Huh? I don't know. Huh? An air tank? Huh, the valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? Second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh, huh. Something wrapped around the air tank. Actually, Larry and Gordy are in cahoots, thank you very much. Looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Air tank of dubious value retrieved. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? Well, why would I have a thing like that? Look, see, there's a string of flags around the tank valve. Just like the string of flags around your steel samurai over there. Must be a coincidence. There are strings of flags everywhere these days. But like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. And why would I need a tank like that? To inflate something. You used to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big, puffy steel samurai. imagining the murder was really just this guy getting domed with an air tank, with a flying air tank. Now, why would you go ask me a question like that? So I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the Fritz. They tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And, it didn't go so well, as I suspected. It didn't go so well? Yeah, do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. Yeah, no, look it up. Look it up, trust me. Oh, geez, maybe I should look that up. Guys, don't look it up. So he took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then, blam. Why does it look like a dog? Why does it look like it's flying dog first? The valve bust open made this incredible noise. And the tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? Sure scared me out of the gourd. That's for sure. Anything to say about this? Anyways, actually, maybe we talk to Gary or Larry more about it? So taking the steel samurai, you're trying to fill up flew away? What happened next? Well, all this happened on the 20th or so. 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. Nah, Gordy's real. So now every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kiyotsu gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. Night before was the night of the murder. Sorry to tell you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We solved one mystery at least. Mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Okay, so that is what we're supposed to do. Do I present the air tank to you now? No? Do I say that just Gordy isn't real? Well, Mr. Lawyer, got the info y'all need? Yeah, Gordy does exist. Lotta, there's no such thing as Gordy. How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got the proof Gordy don't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist? Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without proof to back it up. Here's the proof. Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Well, technically, the inflated samurai is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happened to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used his air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Alada. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Alada. So we're still not going to talk about how, you know, she did try to fake being a witness. So tell us this information you have. Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about that witness tomorrow. He said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there. I mean, it looks so deserted. It's just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. Figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. So I'm Lake, take it at 12:24 at approximately 11:50. Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. Legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape sometime. Alright. Time to go to the boat rental. Hey Nick, this is the boat shop Lala was talking about. You're right, doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyways. I mean, we've already checked it out. Oh, we can go into the caretaker shack now. Okay. The dog is needed. No, apparently not. December 26th, caretaker shack. Meg, is that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg? Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? I don't know. I guess because you didn't know someone lived there? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? Pasta? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello. Squawk. Nick, what was that? Keith. Yes? I leave the wet noodle to your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello, squawk. Are you up? Yes, but we didn't know someone lived there. Everyone else did, just we didn't. Oh wait, this man has a fishing rod. Trade out that fishing rod for a better one. He wants to fish. Of course. Of course, fish fear him, women fear him, men fear him, everyone fear every beast upon this barren land fears him. He fell asleep? I guess he's relieved. A pasta shop? Yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you the third generation. Meg? Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. The dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? Y'all be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg? Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course, everyone knows that. Nick? Huh? How long do we have to keep up this all-in-the-family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what it is. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here is the place of the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come and say, yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out here. Youngsters these days. Darn if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? Gotta find some way of getting information out of him. That's a lawyer's badge. Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Hey, yup. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's our chance to clear things up. Sir? No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're investigating the murder that took place on the lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. It'd be an honor. Okay, we promise. Now, Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg. Yes? You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was he want to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, squawk. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do you get him to talk to us? He fell asleep. Huh? Wait, now he's awake. Nope. Yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith? Yes? It's okay, you can call me Dad. Dad, do you know something about this? Yep, the other night, out on the lake. Yes, yes. I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose since you're the one taking over the shop and all. Maybe, maybe not. I forgot the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably not. Yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang. A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise. He's no earlier than that. Nope. You know about Gordy? Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay, you got something to say about some of this stuff. Nope, nothing. Alright. I guess we'll examine your house now. Like the kitchen, it's pretty clean. Well, it doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. That's right, Keith. I'm confused. It's the wet noodle! Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me. What, you forgot Nick? You gotta call her name first. Polly, how you been? Hello, hello, Squawk. See? Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly. Parrot add to court record. Too bad all she can say is hello. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. Usually I know the secret words. The secret words? Oh yeah, I probably should look at the second photo. It's not letting me look at the second photo. Yeah, I'm not allowed to look at the second photo, apparently. Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly, Squawk. Cute. Maya's found a new friend. Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what, talk about murders? Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick. No, I think she's onto something. This fishing pole looks expensive. Fishing's all about having the right equipment. How are y'all supposed to catch anything with a 2-cent rod? That's what I'd like to ask Detective Gumshoe. Look, a little safe. Don't you go opening people's safes without their permission, Meg. Maybe later. Later? Okay, so Maya's about to rob this guy. Oh, there's a television in here, too. Yep, don't work, though. Really? I picked it up from the dump, after all. If it figures that don't work, then why do you keep it? I don't know, it just looks right here. In the summer, when I replaced it with a mini-fridge. A broken mini-fridge? Of course, I got that from the dump, too. Oh, in the right mind would throw away a good cooler. Just... No, if you just tab, you just look at the court record as normal without presenting stuff. That's why it replaces the E in present to R. So basically, you're just not allowed to look at the photo at the moment. Anything to say about Polly? Polly here's my only friend in the world. Is that right, Polly? Hello, Squawk. Yep. Alright. I think... December 22nd, Police Department Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe wasn't here. Not to mention it, he did say he had a meeting to go to. That's right, let's come back later. First, I gotta see what he's doing now. Detectives, he mumbled something to himself. Resistance is futile. We have you surrounded. It's not too late. Please release the hostages with your hand up. What's doing image trade for negotiating a hostage situation? Okay, talk to... Oh, yeah! Turn 26, Detention Center Visitors Room. Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning. Let's come back later. Guess so. Grosberg? Is he home? Nope. Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving is much more fun. I'm not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right, I'll behave. Oh, dear. What should we do? I don't know, I've been in detention this whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal? Well, any thoughts on... Sure. Well, I was in detention all day. It's a type of thing. Poor Maya. Having to say about Polly? Okay, where do we go next? I guess we could try showing you Parrot? Nope. Maybe Lotta has something to say? Lotta's not here anymore, never mind. Maybe we could talk to the old man about the parrot. No. There we go. My memory's gotten worse as of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number on the safe? 1228, squawk. Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it. See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, the kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. Let's talk about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information out of this guy. Maybe we should be leaving? I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget DL6! Squawk! Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Dad. It's getting weird. Who is this old guy? What would that bird know about DL6? Have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? Looks like he locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do some more research on DL6. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Time to talk to Detective Gumshoe about DL6. Number 26, Criminal Affairs Police Department. Hey, pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, I want to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop? The bird was the killer, obviously. How did you figure that out already? Just kidding. We all know it was Gordy. Gordy did it. And Gordy is definitely real. You know a boat rental shop down at the Gord Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh, how'd you... That was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I said at first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. The Gordy is... Can we get much higher? Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We didn't know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. Can't help but think it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about the DL6 incident either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us into reading the file. So I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. I have to see, I have to know, I have to see, I have to know, I have to see, I have to see, I have to know, Gordy. What? However, if you can't convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Burb. What's that? A parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. What? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk, don't forget the DL6. Squawk. Huh. Excuse me. Pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would the old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to a DL6 incident? You think he might be... I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. What, Burp? I don't know what you're talking about. Guess it's time to face Edgeworth's past. Alright, nothing else to say. December 26th to Police Department Records Room. Wow. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files? 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 19 years old. We were almost through 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts. Like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. September 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There's a large earthquake at 2 p.m. that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. That'd be scary like that in the dark. There's a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. Clearly, Freddy didn't come to save him this time. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it should not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh, sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? That'd be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as the suspect of the 06 incident was Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the courthouse, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well then, he had to have it done. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Maybe, maybe not. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was deprived of oxygen, so much they had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? Maybe closer than we think. I don't know who this Yogi fella is, but I bet you he ain't smarter than the average bear. I'm not apologizing for that joke. I just don't know the sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? It's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? The L6 case file add to the court record. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. Wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. He became the Gregory Edgeworth is actually Gordy. Alright. Time to go to court. Ugh. Put that preparation to good use. Like Batman with prep time. December 27th, 10 a.m., District Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyways? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction? Today's trial will end in 3 minutes from now. You got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Well, yeah, he's the prosecutor in this case, so he's kind of going to come back no matter what. He's not leaving till we're through with the case. Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, what's the meaning of your statement just now? Bah, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. 3 minutes and Edgeworth will be taken to the Thunderdome. We have no time to waste. I'm going to full-on suplex Edgeworth when we get him guilty. I'll call my witness now. Right. I feel like if I just started putting like oh yeahs and brothers in there, he'd just sound like, I'll call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. Oh yeah. Should I turn Von Karma into Hulk Hogan? It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession. Oh yeah. You can shoot him. And he won't come back. We are a defense attorney. If we shoot Von Karma, we'd have to defend ourselves. Oof. I am the proprietor of the restaurant of the Wet Noodle at Gordon Lake. And I are also Red Boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct, brother? Yep, I was. Please testify. Oh, yeah. Man is zoinked out of his mind. Probably. Wait a second, we still haven't heard who this old guy is. Wait a minute. Lewis hasn't even stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Oh yeah. Gonna take Edgeworth to the Thunderdome. And we're gonna take you to the Thunderdome too if you keep asking trivial questions. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep. What do you mean? My memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he can't recall his own name. So he can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear this testimony then, shall we, witness? Oh yeah. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to the shore, and a man walks by my window. Very well. We'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question with my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Oh yeah. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. Stop spoiling or else Von Karma will send you to the Thunderdome. Judge, your verdict now. Yes, Mr. Wright. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Very well then. Just take our time. You might cross-examine the witness. Just after midnight, you say? Yep. Just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. Surprised you seem so sure about it today. Well, I asked him, and he remembered. I threatened him with the Thunderdome. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yep. You see? Continue. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, what exactly is not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith, the prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figured. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just afloat on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Wait. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men there. Yep. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep. At the time, that is. At the time. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yep. That's what Lana sent her testimony yesterday. By your window? Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. Could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. That man, the defendant, he was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, and he was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? Oh, yeah. It was him, that Edgeworth boy. Did you just fall over? This sounds like a decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma. He lured me into a cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Act quick or this trial's going to be over. Always object. Your Honor. We proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? The photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. Judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Never back down, never surrender, never give up. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have realized that even this basic fact. You say his testimony is a lie. Show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation, but it's Thunderdome time. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. I like to imagine he's just sleeping behind the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No. The court finds Mr. Miles Edgeworth the accused will surrender to the court immediately and be taken to Von Karma's Thunderdome, to where he will spend 3 minutes to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wait. Who was that just now? Me. Huh? What? Larry? What are you doing here? How did Larry get in here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday, but today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order! Larry really coming in clutch. What is the meaning of this? Do you want to go to the Thunderdome too, little man? The verdict has been decided. I call for an adjournment. 1 minute, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard the gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order, order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. It might be third day when they bring in the bird. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us this final chance. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth is just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent any inaccurate verdicts. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. September 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to stay in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yes. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Alright. He found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When I fell into the lake, I went into the lake. Days, I couldn't understand what had happened, so I couldn't think straight. I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly completed evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. Speaking of something unexpected, I'll be right back. Oops, sorry. Now I'll leave. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, it's 15 minutes. 15. Everyone's on Larry now. Or everything's on Larry now. September 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw. On night December 24th? Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Well, Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this one being our big break. Deny the murder. That night, I was out on a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, I may have forgot the voice for a minute. Don't hate me. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Deny the murder. Something wrong? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There's so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out on the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was searching for about an hour. This is around 12 o'clock, yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Does Larry look like he can afford a watch? Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. Looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa, whoa. How about just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. Not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Selena heard one bang, correct? Yeah? Huh. Well, Nick? It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? Guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry, I wish I could be more helpful. Call my sister. Alright, where's Lotta's testimony? There it is. Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard one bang. You sure? That's what I said. But Lotta her testified that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard two gunshots that night. Huh. Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm witnessy, like a customer here. No, you're not. You're not like a customer at all. So yeah, treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts? What? You only heard one gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have mistaken the other gunshot. I was, listening for something else. Something else? My radio, dude. With my headphones. What? Oh. Order, order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? That's my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Garma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should we continue the testimony? Never back down, never give up. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony, and be sure to include the details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wonder if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Oh. My dog's drinking water right now. Guess see if I can try and get her to come over here. Or one of my dogs. Give her a second. Wow, she is thirsty. She's been going to town with that water bottle for like at least a solid minute. She sees me looking at her too, so now she's like taking pauses to like look at me to figure out what I'm doing and why I'm watching her. I gotta let her finish up her water, then I'm gonna see if I can get her to come over here. Yeah, no, she's like literally lowering the level of the water bottle. Which, she's a small dog, mind you. She is a tiny little puppy. Okay, she's gotta be going for a while. I'm just gonna... Oh, wait, nope. Not done. Oh, come here, Rogie. Come here. Come here. My dog ignored me. I'm sad now. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. No, she's still not coming over here. She's watching me. Wanna come over here? Come here, Rogie. Come on. Come. Nope. She left. She left me. Okay. I'm sad now. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like... But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Dog doggy con Leo. You didn't really need to do me like that, you know? I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. You're listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem is here. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. This witness said he remembered exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? Hey, that's character Street Fighter. Oh, by the way, a fun fact. This game was made by Capcom, so I think that was on purpose. I'm pretty sure that was completely on purpose, because that, you know, they have a character called DJ, you know, spelled D-J. I don't know. I caught that, and I appreciated that. Speaking of which, if you ever want to play some old games, check around, if like especially old Capcom games, check around on the just the Steam store page for Capcom. They have a lot of collections of games that, you know, just weren't released on the PC that I put into a collection release. I know they released all the old Mega Mans and the Mega Man X's and the Mega Man Zero series. I think they also released the Battle Network series too. They've got like the old Street Fighters, and they've got like all the versions of the old Street Fighters in one collection. Street Fighter, the multiple versions of Street Fighter 2, the multiple versions of Street Fighter 3, and the multiple versions of Street Fighter Alpha in one collection. They also have a collection of like Devil May Cry's 1 through 3. I don't know, I just thought that was neat. I like how Capcom is doing that. Oh yeah, and also this game. This game's a remastered collection of, you know, Ace Attorney 1 through 3. Now they just need to release the other Ace Attorneys, but you know. I'm not complaining. At least we got the first 3. Anyways, back to the game. Announcer, the radio guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard a gunshot from late. I mean, it could have been the soundboard. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. So he turned on the radio? Right. Just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like there. alone on Christmas Eve alone? Don't you have a girlfriend? I shouldn't have said anything. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set on that night? Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside all that at all. Can you prove it? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came real clear to me, you know? What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could come from knowing what the DJ said to us? I think Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask him? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court what the radio announcer was saying when you heard the gunshot. Just what she said. Hey, it's almost Christmas. I heard the gunshot. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I ever heard. There's one gleaming ray of hope here. I have to press it until he gets to the bottom of what happened. Maybe the second lake photo? Nope. Not even close. The crime happened on Christmas. There we go. Alright, are you actually sure what you're saying is correct? Huh, what's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. Is something the master, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ asked, hey, it's almost Christmas, when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Well, you see, the autopsy says sometime on the 24th or the 25th. And the camera did go off at 11:50. I don't remember if he actually got shot on 11:50, but you know, I know that's gonna come up. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard the gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun was triggered Mrs. Hart's camera. 12:25, 0:15. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! Order! What does this mean? Two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts claiming you heard a gunshot before midnight? Larry's right. Larry is not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Yes, but it took 2 pictures. Maybe he might have gotten shot once off screen. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Look at this photograph. It makes you laugh every time I look at it. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50. Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is showing in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. Just don't forget, there was a loud noise at the lake on 11:50. This is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that this is the case. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots, with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be... Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court the evidence if you have any. Testimony? Mr. Wright, is that a smirk I see? Or, Your Honor, I'm sorry, I wasn't really sure about the evidence. What do you mean? Okay, maybe use the gun, because it said it was fired 3 times. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol is bothering me, Your Honor. Both the witness who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When was the last shot fired? Only now I realize the truth. That third shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Wouldn't it be the first... Oh, wait. Wait. One shot before midnight. Okay, so that means there were 3 gunshots during the night, and that was like fired at a previous time. Order. That makes sense as the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50 and another at 50 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshot separated by 25 minutes. What's wrong, Nick? I have it. Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that last case. What do you mean? Maya. Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? Safe? We're already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. Just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright? Now, this one shows just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tisk. So you finally realize the truth? There can be no other murderer in here than Miles Edgeworth and Stealth. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. That makes me laugh every time I look at it. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on the boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It could have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit it, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have the photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp of the photo says 0:15, but Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot at the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who shot the two... Explain who the two men on the boat are. Edgeworth and the murderer? Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at level 50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright? Tell us the name of the murderer, then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Well, where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out to the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest the real scene of this was not on a boat? What? Well, when did the murder take place? Here, of course, the bow shop where he lives. That way, he can meet the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Just then, he's starting to head for home when he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he's wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had not returned a boat? The boat shop? Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Very well, Your Honor. Are you sure about this, Nick? Not really. But I think if I start the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. No, I don't think it will. This is around 11:50. That's when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. Well, actually, it... I don't think it will this case. I think it will next case. Not this... Not this day in trial, the next day in trial. Sorry. No, the next trial has nothing to do with this, because it was just a bonus trial that was added. It has nothing to do with the main story that was going on with the other two, with the second trial and the fourth trial. It's not part of that overarching story. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got on the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. He believed he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. Then ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Mr. Hart did exactly that after hearing the first... Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first shot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then... the murderer jumps into the boat himself, leaving the pistol on the boat behind him. Oh, wait, I get it. Okay, so there's one shot before 11:50, and then there's two shots after midnight. I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake. It appeared that one of the men had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw the attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired at that night on Gourd Lake. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. Boat shop caretaker, quickly. Very well. While you're waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes. So, like... well... I'm pretty I think part of it was he didn't remember it, because he kind of... it'll make sense later, because he has done this before, but basically he kind of forgot details as, like, sort of a defense mechanism, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's what happened. I legit don't know. I'm saying that because it'll be revealed later why, but he has done that before where he just forgot evidence due to trauma, and I'm guessing he just did that as, like, a defense mechanism. Why did you go on the lake that night? Mr. Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. Again, it might have just been a defense mechanism. Again, my guess on why that's the reason is because of something that'll come up in the next day of the trial. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We can't allow him to get away. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. Goes without saying that I can't declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Adjourned. Adjourned, I meant to say adjourned. November 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. What about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he didn't save us. Or, he did save us. I just wished our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Obviously, he's Gordy. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. Could you try to smile a little? Relax? I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right? There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. That'll become important later. Ugh. All in a day's work. Alright. I think we're gonna end things off here. Let me just double check something real quick. This game does have the... I'm just double checking. This game does have the 5th episode, right? I think it... Yeah, it does. Does it? I think this has the mysterious 5th episode. You'll see. But yeah. I'm gonna end off the stream here. Thank you very much for watching. And next time, we're going to finish the trial of who shot Robert Hammond. And possibly even solve another trial, too. So, yeah. I forgot how entertaining this trial was. So, yeah. Was it recording this entire time? Or did it just randomly start recording? I think it just randomly started recording. So, yeah, bye-bye.